Right, all of you, welcome to Ramsay Around the World. I am in stunning Croatia. It's been the most magical week on earth, and I've got to cook with one of the most talented chefs Croatia has ever produced, David Soko. We have been all over the shop, diving, hunting, and found some of the most exquisite ingredients. I'm going to do a fast-track seafood stew, but a stew that doesn't take 6 or 7 hours. This is not like your Marseillan bouillabaisse. This is a fast-track stew with stuff that I've found literally first-hand this morning. Quick overview of the ingredients: beautiful little neck clams, cuttlefish, langoustine, leftover potatoes, some beautiful little tomatoes, leeks, onions, garlic, and some wild thyme, and some beautiful foraged herbs taken literally from just around the corner on that bank there. First off, I'm going to start the base. Every base needs those vegetables, and the nice thing about this stew is that it doesn't need to be over finessed, so it's a rustic, charming stew, but one that's literally done in 10 minutes. Slice the onions, not too thin, okay? I'm cooking them in a cast iron pan, so if you start slicing them thinly, they're going to burn. Just sort of about 3 millimeters thick. From there, get your garlic from there on. So 5 nice cloves of garlic. Look at that garlic, beautiful. Now, I want to use the whites of these leeks. They're baby leeks, so it's almost like a large spring onion. And the top parts I sort of tend to use for a stock or braise, but these bases of the leeks cook so quickly. Now, from there, bring that all together over, and we'll start sweating that off. Olive oil, pan, let's go. Now, into that cast iron, in goes the olive oil. Beautiful. Be generous with that olive oil. This country produces some of the best olive oil anywhere in the world. Vegetables in. Beautiful. That looks majestic right there. Sweat that down. Nicely seasoned. Beautiful. And I really want this pepper sort of quite open, so I want large chunks of pepper. They help to sort of bring that little touch of heat to those vegetables. Beautiful. Once I've started sweating that off, a little touch more olive oil in there, because this is almost like a sort of, almost like a minestrone style seafood base. Keep it nice and flat on the bottom. And what that does now, it starts to caramelize all the vegetables and they get all sticky and delicious. I'm gonna pull that to the side and then sit my tomatoes in there. Now, these beautiful dark red tomatoes, I want them to blister, okay? And so, look at that pan now, they just sort of sit there and blister beautifully. Cuttlefish, score, season, oil, sear. Once I've got the colour on there, turn these over. Beautiful. And what it's doing now is starting to open that shellfish. Cuttlefish goes in. There. Beautiful. Get some colour on that. 20 seconds each side. Beautiful. And then the white wine. But I want the lid on immediately. White wine in. And then bring up to the boil. Lid on. So good. Vegetables sweaty down. Tomatoes are starting to burst. All that flavour's in there. I'm going to take my cuttlefish out. That sits on there. They've started to open. So look at that. Beautiful. They go into the stew now. All that beautiful flavour. And of course, like all shellfish, if it doesn't open, throw it away. Look at that. And that's where that flavour cooks within now. In she goes. Cuttlefish, capers, olives, parsley, potatoes. That's beautiful. Right there is a delicious potato cuttlefish salad with capers. Take your tomato sauce, put that in, and mix now. Look at that. Beautiful. Now leave that to cook for about 3.5 to 4 minutes. Lid back on. Now, once that's cooked down, look at the density of that. We take that over to the table very carefully. And this is where the stew goes up a level. Your cuttle fish, olives, capers, potatoes go in at the last moment. Okay. Now I'm going to gently mix that over. And look at that. Mix that in. And the secret of putting that cuttlefish at the end is that we're not going to turn it into a rubbery, overcooked cuttlefish. A really nice, delicious seafood stew. And now to serve. Beautiful. God, the colours are amazing. And the smell is even better. Beautiful clams. Oh my goodness. I always like to put these bits together at the end. And I sit that on top, just like that. Just like that beautiful lady on that spiral over there. And then finally, lemon zest. Finally. And then this liquid gold. This beautiful, glistening, incredible cold press, extra virgin olive oil. And that for me is a perfect way of doing a delicious seafood stew a la Croatia. Beautiful. Now, if you enjoyed that recipe, please click the link below. And if you missed Uncharted, then please watch it on catch up on Disney+.